The human mind, when mastered, can become a very beautiful servant. But when left to its own devices and undisciplined, it can be a very dangerous taskmaster. And make no mistake right now, you are being distracted. Those of you not in command of your mind are going to be led down a path that is completely divorced from reality. The mainstream media, in concert with the US government, has been able to do this for years virtually unchecked. And as more evidence of this, I used to be able to sell this coffee mug below my videos. It said on one side, Maquis, Masters of the Mind. On the other side, it said, Destroying the Illusion. I've been kicked off Teespring for selling this coffee mug. That's not a lie. If you go down to the little merch bar below my videos, it's all been taken down, and I have yet to go in and delete that. I just wanted to leave it up one more day just so you guys could confirm this. They don't want you in control of your mind. They don't want you in control of your thoughts. Woke culture is all about reacting to your emotions and how you feel. I'm sure many of you are familiar with the George Orwell quote from his book 1984, "Football, beer, and above all gambling filled up the horizons of their mind. To keep them in control was not difficult." See, watching football makes you feel one way, drinking beer and gambling makes you feel another. That's the idea. I thought this image was absolutely hilarious. I had to share it with you. It is a chart that was created for people who need some type of a tool to help from being distracted. Now, this isn't a chart of the distractions. This is a chart of what you're supposed to do to keep from being distracted. Think of the irony here. This is absolutely hilarious. But I used this image in concert with another one in another video, talking about how in the military, the primary focus, at least when I was in, was to master your mind under pressure. Master your mind in the midst of distraction. That's what this whole shark attack thing is when you see the drill sergeants yelling and screaming and knife hands and all that. It is just to get you in control of your mind. This is a new soldier. This is a trained one. A new soldier, a trained one. You learn. Control the countenance of your face. Control the look in your eye. Control everything about what you're doing and thinking at the moment, regardless of what's going on around you. If you don't have that ability in combat, you're toast. Now, what does this have to do with this? Unfortunately, on this platform, like I've said before, I have to be very circumspect about the details that I give, but there is a connection to something called AMIA. Many of you, perhaps of Latin descent, will remember the event in Argentina from 1994. That is drawing some very strange parallels to the event in Surfside. And that's pretty much all I can say. But the hint is President Joe Biden is heading for Florida to survey the event, and Israeli Defense Forces are on the ground in Florida. You would have to ask yourself, in North America, do we not have enough search and rescue teams ready and standing by? There are more people on the ground in Surfside than were on the ground with Hurricane Sally. That was a 50-county event. But once again, as per my agreement that I made with this platform long ago, controversial stuff has to go elsewhere. Sensitive content has to go elsewhere. I have set the level at Patreon as low as they will allow me. $1 per month, $10 a year. Hundreds and hundreds of people have joined just in the last 4 days over at Patreon. And we just posted a video earlier today talking about the connection between the event in Argentina in 1994 and the event that just happened recently here in Florida. The main topic of today's video, though, is something I covered 14 June, talking about how the culture war between California and Florida was about to heat up. People have said, Florida, why are you so divisive? Why are you trying to divide our country? It ain't me. It ain't me. California has banned travel to Florida on their dime, along with many, many other states. California adds 4 states to travel ban for laws it says discriminate against blah, 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 blah community. California has issued a ban on state-funded and state-sponsored travel to 4 more states that it says have laws acknowledging reality. The travel ban was first put into effect 1 January when State Measure AB 1887 became law. Kansas, Mississippi, North Carolina, Tennessee were the first 4, followed by Alabama, Kentucky, South Dakota, and Texas. Now Florida, Montana, West Virginia, Arkansas, and North Dakota have been added to that list. So who's really being divisive? Who's really being divisive? The Dakotas, literally a straight line across the center part of our country has been deemed off limits by California. I told you this was going to heat up, and it was going to get hot, and it was going to get hot quick. They don't want anything to do with us, and we don't want anything to do with them. People talk about the quote-unquote United States of America. It's the formerly United States of America. Our united part of this country has fallen long ago. In culture, you could not have 2 places more different. We may have the same languages spoken within our borders. They have Spanish, we have Spanish and English. They have English, we have French, they have French. That doesn't matter. As far as culture goes, you could not have 2 more different places right now than the West Coast and the Southeast. It's just that simple. I'll give you a link to this video from 14 June. Title was Battle Alert, California versus Florida Culture War. Just went hot, only a matter of time now before it escalates, and they have escalated. It isn't just Florida. They're terrified of being supplanted. And our alliances in Florida with Brazil, California is very envious of. Because their big moneymaker out there is their agriculture exports. And we have found another trading partner. And that's going to be a problem for them. The money strategy that I had told people to engage in long ago is starting to work. And it's starting to work big time. And California is only lashing out now. By the way, in news about Antarctica, or the lack of news about Antarctica, I should say, they have employed now yet another Star Trek captain, William Shatner, to launch new show on RT America, talking about space aliens and why in space, and if space this and space that and space the other. No one wants you asking these hard questions about Antarctica, about our deep oceans, about the reality. We have bases down there, and there's things they know, and this UFO report was a giant nothing burger. Anyone who read it can see it was a giant nothing burger. What don't they want you to know? Specifically, and why? Master your mind. Get rid of the distractions, and you will see the truth. It can be a beautiful servant or a dangerous taskmaster. I'll leave it there. God bless. Like, share, subscribe. We'll, of course, see you tonight on Twitch. And if you want to join us for the real truth, the gloves off truth, no holds barred, patreon.com/Florida Maquis, just like it sounds. Would love to have you there, along with the hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of other people that have joined us. And I'll leave it there. See you tonight on Twitch. Check the description box below for the links to all my social media, and we will see you next time.